Hello.
Hi.
We're gonna do an actual intro.
An actual intro? Okay. So this is a really professional setting for us to be in. This is totally what you're used to seeing us as. What did I just click on? Oh. Ooh. Oh, this is so cute. Wait. Oh no. Oh, there we missed it.
See, we're in the gazebo, guys. It's like a mini gazebo.
It's really tiny, and there's no seats and nothing to prop up the phone on. So you're on my upside down purse. I really hope you're enjoying the seat.
I think it looks really nice how we have it set up. I'm excited.
I'm moving my chai. Don't look at my legs.
Don't look at mine either.
Oh, hey.
So it is a fall day out.
Mhm.
We do feel like the wind and like the air is chillier. But it's also kind of hot if you're sitting in direct sunlight. So that's why I'm wearing shorts.
We're in the shade. Yeah, I had a big chunky sweater on, and then I was like, I'm gonna be sweating my balls off.
Me wearing a big chunky sweater.
But you look cute, and you got shorts, so it balances out. It's
that was what I was gonna say.
Equilibrium.
That's what I was gonna say.
So we just went. There's a little pumpkin patch over there. So we went and we frolicked. Insert clip.
Insert short little montage here.
Welcome to ASMR Out in the Open. We hope you enjoy this episode.
Okay, that's enough. Okay,
I'm done.
Let's start off with your favorite of the week.
My favorite of the week, moment.
Generally,
my
just
favorite moment.
Anything. Food, song, moments, person.
You're my favorite person. I really just had fun, frolicking in the pumpkins with you.
Honestly,
it was a really bad week, guys, and then Lissy came along and sunshine and it brightened it up.
Aww. Yeah, this is what I needed today for sure.
Yeah, I needed to touch grass and reconnect with nature a little bit.
Stupid
that
for
bagel
a quick
was
second.
So good though. I've never had a Starbucks bagel, and she got a bagel, and I was like, "Yo, okay, I'll try a bagel."
They're really good,
and it was so good.
They're really good. I love them.
I didn't know bagels could taste like that. I really want to home make a bagel, but now I'm I will always just compare it to the Starbucks bagel.
And wasn't it even toasted? It was,
yeah,
right?
It was toasted, but not crunchy toasted. It was really, really warm. It was hot.
Yes.
But it wasn't
There's a guy walking by.
There's a man. Is he staring at my butt?
He looks like a pastor. I don't think he's paying attention.
Is he gonna tell us to leave?
No. He's walking away.
Okay. All right, it's go time.
Sorry, bagels. Starbucks.
I was done ranting about bagels. I shouldn't rant about bagels. What about you? What was your favorite?
My favorite of the week is probably this moment right now, right here with you. I needed this.
You stole mine, okay? Now you look like a copycat.
Listen, I don't remember what else happened this week. First of all,
that's actually I was like,
Mind with Blink.
Actually,
I have something that we should mention.
Yes.
We will be having our first guest appearance on the podcast next Wednesday.
Well, it won't. Will the episode drop on Wednesday?
No.
We'll be filming next Wednesday.
It'll take me maybe 2 to 3 days to get it up.
Yeah. So paparazzi no showing up. Obviously, that's why we told y'all our filming schedule. No, it'll be so fun. I'm actually so hyped. It's so weird because okay, this is something I saw the other day that was it's so weird how social media has brainwashed us into thinking that 20 likes isn't enough because think about 20 people telling you looked good in a day.
Right.
And I'm looking at our podcast and being oh, we're at almost 400 views on our first one.
Yeah.
And it's that doesn't seem like a lot in the span of social media, but that's a lot.
It is a big deal. That's the most views I've ever gotten on a YouTube video. And while my YouTube channel is pretty much just for fun and memory capture, because I like making videos, because I think it's fun, and I like watching back like my life. Like I think it's fun. It's also like it's a big deal, you know.
It is.
I'm like plus 15 subscribers.
Yes,
too,
ma'am.
so.
Also, guys, this is Lissy's YouTube channel, and she like edits all of these and uploads them and spends so much time making them. So
I
like,
love it.
hats off to her. Give her a shout out in the comments, please. Hype her up, gas her up, because she really does so
Thank
much
you.
work. I just sit here and yap, and she's over here like orchestrating it. She's like, I'm gonna come pick you up. We're gonna drive. We're gonna go film. I know all the angles and stuff. She has the mics. She edits and uploads. So it's all
Aw,
Lissy.
I love you.
I love you.
It's genuinely so much fun. Like I love doing it. I love every part of it.
It makes me so happy. I'm like, I get my weekly little therapy session. Speaking
Literally.
of, I got traumatized this week.
Oh no,
so
please do tell.
I went to the dollar store, as one does, and I went to go get a little sweet treat, a little snicky snack. And I saw Pop Rocks, and I was like, yo, I haven't had Pop Rocks in forever. And so I got them, and me being the idiot I am, I poured the whole bag in my mouth, and I like had like a very visceral reaction and just died.
Oh no.
So that was traumatizing. It was just exploding in my mouth, and I didn't know what to do.
You're like sitting there like,
how are those legal? What makes it do that? Like, it was good, so I didn't spit it out. So I just sat there suffering. But then I went and I read the ingredients, and it has milk in it. Pop Rocks have milk in them.
How exactly?
I don't know, and it's really confusing.
They're really just
and I don't like
little milk pellets.
Ew, don't say that. You know those straws that are like the flavored little balls, and you drink milk through them, and it turns it into like chocolate
Boba?
milk? No.
Oh.
There's like
kinds of straws that are like chocolate.
they're like little straws, and they have like bubbles or like chocolate in them, and when you drink milk through them, it like flavors them. They have vanilla and strawberry.
Heard of that. Huh.
I've seen them like on the end caps at the grocery store. They look kind of nasty, not gonna lie, but I'm always like,
I kind of want to try that.
Yeah, literally. Hey, stop by Publix later today.
That's so funny.
We'll go grab them, and we can. I don't like milk though, so
Me neither. Oh
Good
yeah, we
almond
talked
milk.
about milk in the last podcast.
milk will be a reoccurring subject. I just really don't like milk. It bothers me so badly.
No, I get that. I understand.
Anyway, so I was traumatized by finding out that there was milk in Pop
that's
Rocks.
scary. Who knew? You learn something new
This
every
is why
day.
you shouldn't read the ingredients of things you eat. Just raw dog that, blindly take it all in, enjoy
You don't
the
have
moment.
to know.
If you like die from it, who cares? It's
Who
one life.
cares?
You can have fun. Okay. Do you believe in love in first sight?
I'm going to say no because it never turns out It never turns out to be that way. At least for me. Maybe in the movies it does, but I was telling Anna Catherine this story on the way here. But there's this guy in my English class, and I like talked to him the first day of TCC, and I was like, okay, this guy's like good looking. He seems nice. And then I kid you not, like the next two classes, something happened where he like told a lie straight up to the teacher, and it was like a stupid lie, but still like he lied. And I was like, okay, I hate you.
We don't support falsehoods over here.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so you're a bad person. And then a couple other things happened where I just like was like I got a bad feeling. So that just goes to tell you, like, love at first sight just ends up in disappointment, at least in my experience. What about you?
So I don't believe in love at first sight because I don't think you can be in love with somebody at first sight because like it depends on your definition of love. Like there's definitely like lust at first sight and you're like, hey, you hot as heck. And then you talk to them and you're like, ew, no thank you.
See, that's what always happens.
Double it and give it to the next person. But then also I'm like, what if it was a moment of like you see somebody doing something nice and you're like, oh, is that love for a person? Like if a baby is crying and you see a guy go pick it up and like
is that like admiration though?
Yeah, because that can't really be love because love is like built on a foundation of trust. Like you can't have love without a bunch of different other things.
Right.
And
I agree with that.
Like this a lot with some of my friends about like can you love everybody and what makes types of love different. And in my personal opinion, it's like there's a baseline of love and then all the different other types of love get other components added to it.
Like explain, like what are the different like types?
Like for romantic love there's other things that go into it, like trust, and then like compassion, gentleness, kindness,
like good intention.
yeah, and there's just other stuff that goes into it. And then like for friends, it's like support, being there for each other, encouraging.
It's like there's like a couple like different buckets of types of love, and like different things go into them.
Yeah, it's
that
like,
makes sense.
It's like when you build a burger and like the burger patty
the
is
way you're saying burger.
A burger.
Burger patty.
I want a cheeseburger.
I love burgers. Have I said that before?
I love burgers.
Burgers are my favorite food.
Literally, they are the best.
I am happiest when I am eating a burger. Like, confirm.
Okay, what's your burger order?
My burger order? I just get everything on it. I love everything. Like, Five Guys, take me to Five Guys. I'm gonna get onions. I'm gonna get lettuce. I'm gonna get tomatoes. I'm gonna get the veggies.
Aria took me to Island Wings, and I got a massive burger there, and it was so good. And
it hits.
I like recreated one at home that was a mix of that and the George Washington slider from Slider Revolution. That's now closed.
How dare.
R.I.P. Moment of silence. Anyways, so this was like I took like a brioche bun and I like toasted it with like garlic butter, and then I got a burger patty and I like seasoned it with spicy Montreal, and I put bacon, cheese, so like 3 different kinds of cheese because I love cheese. I don't like milk, but I love cheese. And milk is liquid cheese, but it's okay.
I'm talking about that.
So I put bacon and then the little crispy fried onions on it, and it was so good.
That sounds magical.
It was delicious. I like died. I took one bite and I was like, we done. I have excelled as a chef.
Have you ever made like the tasty burger sauce before?
No.
Okay. A little bit of lore here. Ooh. I used to work for a lawyer whose hobby was cooking, and I kid you not, he has a YouTube channel. Still does.
Oh, it's still
yeah. And Seth Polar still works.
Oh, the poor guy. Get out of there, honey.
Still edits. Well, it's good money as well. Because he's a lawyer.
Makes it all worth it.
It's just, I feel so bad for Seth. It's like a pain, and he is a pain to work with. Anyway, maybe I shouldn't say that. But he did make a good burger, and he made this sauce that goes on the burger that was like delicious, kind of like Zaxby's sauce, but more of like a tang to it and more like gourmet tasting than like fast food tasting. I can't explain it, but
it sounds so good.
Like, it's really good on the burger. I'll send you the link. So
yes, please. Thank you. I have like the cherry bourbon barbecue sauce is like my staple. That's what I use on everything. Like I made chicken sliders the other day with the leftover chicken that we had from like my birthday.
Yeah.
And I got like the little brioche bun. I love brioche buns.
She's a cook. She can bake.
I made Lissy
brownie cookies. Did you put marshmallows in the middle of them?
I took marshmallow fluff and I just wanted an excuse to use like my little injection piping tool. And so I injected it into them.
And we get to reap the benefits of it because those cookies were freaking delicious.
I have a whole container in the car.
We should have brought them, honestly. I could go for another right now.
You want to run and go grab it?
Also, like, my mucus. Do you hear my mucus?
I can't hear your mucus. Do you
like,
feel
sometimes
it?
when
Do you feel like it's in, like, the back of your throat?
Like, I feel like I have to sneeze. I feel like I have to blow my nose. It's, like, uncomfortable.
Do you want to go hack for a second, or are you good?
I can't get rid of it, is the thing.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes when I talk a lot, that's what happens. Does that happen to you?
I talk too much for that to be an issue.
Or like when I get too excited, I just like, and I can't breathe anymore.
That's not okay.
Asthma, perhaps?
Maybe.
Asthma?
You want to try an inhaler? Those things
Forgot
are so
how
expensive.
to breathe.
Why are inhalers so expensive? That's literally so stupid. Like, everything medically
I have to pay to breathe?
Yeah, you do. You don't deserve to breathe. You have to pay for it.
Same thing as, like, I have to pay to, like, be able to live my life with my period.
Oh my gosh. Literally, why are period products so expensive?
I felt like I was going to turn something on.
You don't know how I read this about to my mom so much. I'm sure she started hearing about it. But why? Why the heck? I went to go get,
it really doesn't make sense.
A bag of the overnight pads, which are like, they are the good chunky ones because like when I sleep, you bleed a lot. That's TMI.
No. Don't me to bleep that out.
No, it's fine. These are like thick pads. Like they're squishy, like diapers. But the thing is for a pack of like 26, it was $15. $15 because like we get the ones that don't have like chemicals in them because I don't really fancy having my coochie poisoned.
And that's understandable.
That's valid, I feel like. But it's so upsetting because I didn't ask for this. Obviously, I'm very grateful for it because my heart's desire is to be a mom, and I'm grateful for the blessing God has given me.
Mm-hmm.
But also at the same time, I'm like, that's an extra like $30 a month I'm gonna have to spend.
Right. And that's unacceptable.
It shouldn't be. It's like
because men aren't paying for that.
Yeah.
And men decide how much it will cost.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Well, yeah.
It's the same thing of like how men will like market movies or like tell women how to market a movie. Have you heard about the whole like Blake Lively thing?
Yes, I have. Oh my god.
What is that movie called? Anyone But You?
No, that's the Glenn Powell. Oh. Like It Ends With Us. Like
isn't that Colleen Hoover book or whatever?
It's a Colleen Hoover book that.
So first of all,
abuse,
right?
Because Colleen Hoover has a messed up brain. I have never read any of her books.
I tried one. It wasn't good.
Will never. No, thank you. Will pass always.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, the storyline was this. Like there's an abuser, and the whole book is just really, like, turning it into like something romantic, but also at the same time, the woman Lily Bloom something, she breaks the pattern and like leaves the abuser. And so the movie, this one guy who played the abuser in the movie, he bought the rights to produce it way early on because this was like a subject close to his heart and he really wanted to do it justice and like
in a weird way or in a good way,
like portray abuse as something not to be fetishized, like
okay, I see,
and to just like show it in a light that spread awareness and use the whole press tour to show awareness. My hair's going crazy.
You look hot.
I'm gonna look wild.
Well, I feel like you can't see that I'm wearing shorts. Give me a second.
Lizzie has pants on. I can testify.
I am wearing shorts. See,
y'all know what happened. This was forever ago. If you're not up to date on it, go look at it. It just makes me mad. Okay, what about yourself specifically? What about yourself specifically? Would you 10 years ago be happy about? I didn't word that right, but like,
okay.
8-year-old self, Lissy, what would you be happy about?
I'd be happy about, like, I feel like I've accomplished a couple exciting things, and I've always wanted to be like successful. It might be kind of like a thing that happens when you're the eldest child and you have to like prove something to your parents and to your siblings, you know, that you're like worth something. So it might be like a little bit of that, but I am proud of things that I've done in like my photography career. Like it's getting places, it's going places. I'm having like my first out of town job next year. So yeah, I'm going to New York to do a wedding, either film or photograph. I'm not sure yet. So that's very exciting. So I think my 8-year-old self would be like, wow, you're really cool and like you're doing cool things.
Pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Are you flirting with me right now? Also, I think I've developed some confidence and I've beat a little bit of the people pleasing allegations as of recently. So I used to be it used to be really hard for me to like have a good time when I'm out and about with friends. Like it used to be more draining. But now that I'm more confident, like I have friends who build up my self-esteem and like build up my confidence, which is really important. I'm so grateful for. Now I feel like I like the kind of person that I am. I can hold my own like in a social setting. So yeah, I guess confidence and like success for me. What about you?
I can definitely see that from you. For me, sounds really narcissistic, but when I was little, I was not funny at all. Like painfully so. Never made anyone laugh. Couldn't even make myself laugh. And I'm like, I'm not gonna say that I think I'm funny now. Well, I think I'm funny.
I think you're funny.
There's a very target audience that I'm funny to, and that makes me really happy because that was all I wanted when I was little, and I would like act out to get like attention because youngest child syndrome. You mentioned older child syndrome, and I really want to get into that because I have thoughts on both of those, and I really want to hear your side.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, I feel like I'm able to do it a little bit more with grace. Like there are moments like at El Jalisco the other night where I was like, that wasn't the best time joke. It's okay though. Not my best work.
Yeah.
Find another one.
It's okay.
That and then like having friends, which like it's like that sounds so weird, but like 8-year-old me would be so happy that like I had friends now.
Yeah.
Like, look, you made it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, and just having a little bit more like direction and purpose with the like gifting, like finding out about the giftings that God has given me and how I can actually be using them for a non-selfish intent, which is like what I've always wanted to do. So being able to take public speaking abilities and writing abilities and being able to engage politically and just leading in that way. So I think she'd be really happy about that.
Yeah.
Also that I got a job. Because like little Anna Catherine wanted a job so bad. And I'm like, honey, you were 8. Why'd you want to go work so bad? Like, I get wanting money.
She was born for the grind.
Yeah, born for the grind. No, I was not. Okay, can we stop normalizing the grind?
Sorry.
The grind should not be normalized. If you are staying up past like 11 p.m.,
something's wrong with you.
Know exactly who I'm talking to. Ooh, it's my father.
Sugar.
Hang on a minute.
Daddy Hammer.
Hi, Dad. You're live on the Keeping It Real podcast.
You're doing TikTok.
No, it's YouTube.
Oh, it's YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing great. We're sitting outside in a gazebo, just filming.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, you know your grandma picks you up, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Do you have any words of wisdom for the viewers?
Get to work.
No, that's what we were just talking about.
We were talking about like killing the grind. Like the grind shouldn't be normalized.
God made us to rest.
Get to work and get on the Trump train.
Oh!
All right, I love you. Bye.
See y'all.
Bye.
That was the most unexpected thing that could possibly happen right now.
Do I not make so much more
Quote,
sense every
get on the Trump train, Daddy Hammett.
I put that in my contacts for him, and I have Mommy Hammett for my mom. And I realized, I was like, if like I die and somebody's like on my phone trying to like call my relatives or something,
They're not gonna know what to type.
They're gonna be like, are these your sugar mommy and sugar daddy?
Or your actual mom and dad.
I'm not sexy enough for a sugar mommy or sugar daddy. But
okay,
like,
first of all, that's not true.
I mean, I have too many morals. I couldn't do it.
True.
But anyways, back to the grind.
So
you should not be staying up past 11 just to complete something. If you want to like get more work done, go to sleep at a regular time and wake up early. Okay? Like it's the same amount of sleep, but you'll be more well rested.
I don't follow this advice personally.
But I'm gonna give advice like I do.
Honestly, valid. Yeah, I do think there's a point to that. Like doing lots of things in your life to feel busy in order to like feel accomplished is a feeling that I have a lot. Like I start to feel like I'm not doing enough very easily. Like I always want to have something that I'm like actively working on, if that makes sense. Whether it's like a photo job or a podcast or a school assignment or like a separate personal project, I tend to not feel content if I'm not like actively working on something.
Yeah, whenever I'm like not working on something, I feel like a loser and like my life is a waste. And I should be doing something, and then I'll stop and I'll be like, but why?
Like I should be enjoying doing this instead of like rushing through it.
Which is like taking time to be creative and just enjoying living in the moment.
Yes.
And, like, getting rested from it.
They say process over product. Also, I like what you said about like resting from it because that's a good point too. Yeah. You're so beautiful. I keep like looking at you like like your hair like blowing in the wind and like your eyes. So beautiful.
Wait, that's kids. No, okay, my hair is getting to a point to where it's being overstimulating, but I'm like sticking with it and I'm not cutting it.
I think it's worth it.
Every year I've cut my hair like chopped. Like I'll let it grow out to like right here and then I'll just chop it. And I always regret it and I cry about it. I don't want my long hair.
It looks really pretty long. I think you should grow it out long.
To it, but it's so overstimulating.
I get that. You have really thick hair too.
It's thick and it's straight and it's staticky. And my mom cuts my hair and she does a fabulous job. But she hasn't been like had time to cut my new curtain bangs and like layer it, which I could do, but also I'm really scared of messing up my hair. And I don't want to have to tell people that it was me who did it.
If it gets messed up, you're like, well.
That was me.
No.
So I'm waiting until she gets back in town, and then I'll be like, Mother, please, I need bangs. But bangs are also annoying because they get
Right, because then you can't tuck it behind your ear or anything. There was something else I wanted to talk about that I had thought. We were going to talk about eldest versus youngest daughters. Okay, being the eldest means that you're the guinea pig, basically. Parents are trying to figure out what to do with you, basically. For me, that has resulted in driving was one thing that I very much felt like, okay, this is definitely giving oldest child syndrome, because I wasn't allowed to drive anywhere outside of the neighborhood for months. I wasn't allowed to drive other people. It was embarrassing, an insecurity for me to have to get a ride from certain people that my parents trusted in order to go somewhere.
Guys, I can't drive. I will kill somebody. She drives me everywhere.
Well, it's okay because you have someone that can drive you and who you actually like.
I love spending time with you. I will always be like, Lizzie, drive me.
See, I did not have that situation. I always felt embarrassed. I wouldn't go places because I didn't want to have my parents to drive me, because I was like, this is so not cool. So, that was one thing. Also, I don't know, the way I do, it's not like the pressure is really tangibly put on me, but I do subconsciously feel the pressure to be someone of substance, and be someone that my siblings look up to and that my parents can be proud of. So that definitely has formed me into the person that I am today. I feel like I have to accomplish good things in order to be valuable.
Imagine sticking your worth in what you can accomplish.
Can't be me.
Could never
it is me.
No, please don't be me.
Was that a good answer? I feel like I didn't really give a lot of.
No, that's a good answer.
What other questions could you ask me to give a better answer?
I mean, what do you think about being an eldest is easiest or benefits you the most?
I mean, you get to be the boss in some situations. It is a good feeling. Okay, it is a good feeling when your siblings do come to you with things that they want to talk to you about, or do trust you to give good advice, or just want to rant to you. That is a good feeling. So caretaking is definitely a good and bad part of it. It's good in the ways of for example, the other day my younger sister called me mom on accident, and that just melts my heart, that just melted my heart. She probably was just used to whoever's taking care of her, she calls mom, but she was like, Mom, Lissy. And so I was just oh.
Do you ever wish you had an older sibling, or are there moments where you're oh man, an older sibling would be great in this moment?
I don't wish that I had an older sibling. I wish that I had a twin.
That's so real.
It could, maybe I'm cursing myself and jinxing myself with that. Not that I'm gonna have a twin, that's not possible.
Just
but
mother.
I don't know what I'm saying. I have a long lost twin somewhere. It's gonna find me. That
adopt a 17-year-old who's turning 18 next month and be like, you're my twin now.
Because I feel like that'd be funny to I've always thought about this. This is so weird, but I've always thought about being able to see myself if I had an identical twin for
so
some
real.
reason,
I know what I actually look like.
Right, in real life, not in a photo, in real 3D actual life.
I don't look like how I look in photos.
No, you don't, because it's one angle.
And then it's but then also it's I don't look how I look in the mirror.
Right? You can never really know what you look like.
So what I'm hearing is my beauty is otherworldly, like the moon, and can't be captured by modern technology. Are mirrors modern technologies?
So what I'm hearing is I'm actually beautiful.
What I'm hearing is God made me the way I'm supposed to be.
That's kind of a scary feeling. I don't know what I look like.
You'll never know what you look like. And
it's weird.
You have to live with that.
Yeah.
I could be walking around here looking like Jeff Goldblum and I wouldn't know it. I hope I don't.
Sometimes I get scared. Am I self-aware enough?
I think you're very self-aware.
Okay, because I feel like some people aren't.
Oh, real. Yeah. And you're like, how have you been in the world?
And it makes me mad because I feel like I'm very self-aware, and I try to be as
And I'm I can't hold others to the same expectations or standards that I hold myself to.
See, exactly.
And I have to give them grace for that.
Exactly.
But also at the same time, I'm over there really it takes like the minuscule amount of consideration for other people to act like this. And then I'm like, am I being selfish? I'm like, no. Because I do this for other people, but like you wouldn't even do this for me.
Yeah, it's like that, having that expectation of other people to do the same kind of self work that you do.
Yeah. I had another question with like, oh, what about yourself? Like, would you want to see exhibited in an older sibling, or like what you wouldn't want to see exhibited in an older sibling?
Like if I had an older sibling,
like what do you do that you would like want them to do to you, but then also like another thing that you wouldn't want them to do?
Like build me up, like like give me confidence, compliment me, because I feel like if you respect someone and you know that they like you, that's like a very nice feeling to have, you know, especially when you get complimented by them. So I think that could definitely build up my confidence. Something that I wouldn't want, the question is something about me that I wouldn't want that older sibling to do. Okay, that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm trying to get good at asking questions, because I feel
That's
like
a really
I'm
good
in
question.
conversations and I like expect other people to lead them, because like I'm actually an introvert. Now I'm getting mucusy.
See, do you know what I mean? It's like this horrible feeling. What do you do?
It's the milk.
Also, my leg is asleep.
Oh no! Do you need to like jog or something?
I'm running around the gazebo.
Guys, she's so fast. This is literally like the fastest person.
My knee really hurts.
Right now?
I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
Let's just take a nap for the rest of it.
I have like 5 minutes before I have to go home to change.
Oh, that's right. Have we talked about anything?
Yeah, I think we've talked.
I think we have said something.
We've talked. That's all that matters.
Let's take a 5-minute nap.
Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed being in our company for 35 minutes.
After 4 episodes, the mics did die, so now I know how much power they have until they die.
4 episodes.
But yeah. So we'll be charging those. I apologize, the last 3 minutes of the pod was silent, so sorry about that.
It's fine. We said
something, you know.
We talked about saying thank you, and you were my boyfriend for the holidays.
Right. Yeah, basically.
Just more of me simping over Lissy.
Yeah, you guys don't need to see that. That's only for us, pretty much.
Yeah.
I can't with her. Like, you flirting with me actually makes me like, I don't know what to say.
Oh, really?
Like, maybe I'm like, I don't know how to respond to like that.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, I'm just scared. Like,
I'm not scared.
Like in a good way. No, like to take my breath away.
Thank you.
See, like, I can't do that. Like, I'm always like, oh.
It's really cute though.
Guys, I'm single. Just by the
Hit
way.
her up. No, she's mine. I will actually fight anyone who dares come near her. She's mine.
I will say, I do tend to have, what do you call it? Like, I don't settle, if that makes sense.
Oh, Lissy got standards.
Yes, standards.
She knows what she's worth. Amen.
I have standards.
Because God made her special, and she deserves a very good, strong, godly man. And no one has fought strong enough for her.
No one has fought in the wars for me.
Yeah. Honestly, go to battle and like die for me. No, actually, don't die. Don't do that.
She goes, honestly, just kill yourself for me.
God,
if you love me, you'll kill yourself.
No, absolutely not. That is the last thing I want. Alright.
Okay,
This is Anna Catherine Hammond.
and this is Felicity Demeter. Keeping it real.
Is it on?
No.
Yeah, but also it'd be really funny to just upload a silent podcast and like gaslight everybody.
So guys, welcome back to episode 4. Have we talked about anything so far?
I don't think I've finished a single thought.
Listening in the sun.
Wait,
O-V-E. Peace and love.